Nobody noticed. So, and I'm telling you, you're looking very, very beautiful when you're there. So you should take it.
I don't think me sitting in front of the class has anything to do with my smartness, Solomon.
And you and I know that is not what I meant, eh? Take it as a compliment.
Oh, maybe you should Google the meaning of compliment next time you'll get the packaging right.
Hi, Mizel, is this you? Eh? You know you are really surprising me today. Oh, what is it with this awful attitude of yours?
I take that as a compliment also.
Guys, a little hey Julia will not harm anyone here. Hey!
Hey Julia. You know I did not even notice you are here.
It is okay, Solo.
Julia, be careful. He might be giving you a compliment and expecting a thank you.
Of course it is not a compliment, but at least he bothered to say hello.
I don't quite understand why we have to greet each other from time to time. The fact that I made it to school is clear evidence that I'm fine.
Wow. If you are a computer, I swear you have a virus.
And she most definitely does. Eh? You know I can see her flipping to the dark side. And she's too stubborn. And
fortunately, Solomon, I do not have to. My brain works perfectly fine.
Mizel, eh? What did I do? Eh? What did I do?
Solomon, not everything is about you. Do not fool yourself.
Now I'm starting to feel like a third wheel in this two-wheeled bicycle. Allow me to go out so that I can let you sort your issues privately.
Come on, where are you going?
Out, obviously.
Julia, don't go, eh? I am done caring. I don't care.
Good. Now we can all relax.
Hey! I have never been happy to see some fresh new faces. Welcome.
Thank you, Julia. By the way, I changed my body lotion. That is why kumbe it is not seen.
Can you be any dumber?
Yes, but of course, why not?
Julia, you know, I've never imagined you being a teacher. But now that you are standing there, it is dawning on me that you can be a very, very great teacher.
Thank you very much, Zakayo. That is a wild thought. I wonder how you arrived at that.
You know,
I don't want explanation for your wild thought. I care less.
But it is coming from a good place.
Yeah, that is really sweet and genuine.
Maybe you should source for exciting thought from that good place.
Cynthia, what do you mean?
Surely. What kind of a man looks at a woman and sees her occupation? Then you can see very other important, exciting stuff.
And what would that be?
This is a purely man's talk. Where are your manners?
You call yourselves men. What a disgrace.
Civilization is a process, and I take it.
I don't care, Waitito. As long as Maalim is okay with me, it is okay.
Like he can even trust you. I say take your chances.
What are you guys talking about?
This is a man's talk. Keep off, woman.
I think we should create time and cut this woman speak. Every time they are quick. When grown-ups are talking.
I can't believe we just said that out loud.
Oh, Chesapeake. You better believe so.
I don't think it is right to undermine women like that.
Only you know that. Maybe you're in the wrong clothes.
Will you shut up? You sallow-minded salamander. That joke is diluted by now.
Funny you think that's a joke.
I can do whatever I want. Carrot face. And you? What are you doing there, standing like a robber?
Waiting for you idiots to settle down. So that I can tell you the good news.
By the way, Julia, happy birthday. I remember I have a surprise for you, just for you. But of course, at a small fee.
Thank you very much, Nyanju. The good news is that you do not have to sell me anything this birthday because I have taken the liberty to give you guys some treat.
Some goodies.
Now this is the woman with the right metulla oblongata. Welcome to the men's table.
Stop it, Cynthia.
You know what? Let him have this moment. Today is my day and there's nothing that is going to spoil it.
To be frank, Julia, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I was very, very angry. Kumbe, this is the smell that has been killing me softly.
You know what? It is not much, but I hope you guys will have a little, okay? Pass. Pass.
Okay.
I don't eat rabbits.
Please pass. It is okay, you don't eat. Just pass.
Okay.
Pass. Pass this one.
Yes.
Hey.
Wait, you are
Give me half.
Another one.
Give me Angie's.
For Tito.
Give me for Angie.
You can say,
Okay.
say.
Julia, here.
And now, Diaz to Julia's birthday. Diaz.
It is.
What is it?
Is it water?
Julia, what are you people doing eating in class, eh? Come on, out with it.
Teacher, Tarot works in mysterious ways. You've just come to class at the right time.
And it's time we pick up from where we left off. Business plan. Now, what did you say are the contents of a business plan? Yes, Tito.
Background and purpose of a business. Market analysis. Product and service development.
Yes. Marketing analysis,
That has been said.
financial data, organization structure and management, ownership.
I guess second time is a charm. I wonder what the rest of the repeaters have.
Order, Agatha.
And I wasn't finished. Risk factors involved in the business is also a key point to note.
Kinyanjui, anything you'd like to add?
Anything like what?
Are you seriously asking that?
Hey, Mr. Tisha, why are you giving us leftovers? I suggest you use your favorites as we will just sit here and warm the seats.
Very true. Wallahi ma'alimu, your balaying favorite. Well, it's a free space. I mean, you can speak if you want. Don't have to wait for me to ask for you.
Of course, Mr. Mwaro. If there is some order, why not?
Now that we've learned the formation of a good business plan, why don't you tell me what kind of business you intend to start up?
Mwalimu, light now.
Why not? I mean, it's going to make each one of us get involved. You know, no favorites, as some people claim. Zakayo, kick us off.
Me, I would like to start up a banana business.
Okay, would you mind expounding on that?
Now, I will plant the seeds in a tin like this one. Then I will keep them somewhere. Then when they sprout, I can now transfer them to the garden for planting.
Aye, Basi. Are you talking about the banana or mapera? And if it is a banana, does it really have seeds?
But the good ones too.
Maybe that banana is a conduit for something else, my brother.
Something else like what? See, banana is just banana. Why do you sallow heads like digging for non-existence?
Zakayo, looks like you didn't think through your plan. So do you have any backup plan apart from the bananas?
But Omwami, you've not given me a chance to finish explaining my plan.
Not if your plan already has an error from the very beginning. Tell you what, you think of something else and then we'll come back to you, okay? Michelle?
Okay, I have noticed there's a huge gap in the services after demise. So, that being said, I want to start a mortuary.
Sorry, what?
A morgue. There are only so many around here.
I think that something must be very, very, very seriously wrong with you, eh? How can you come up with such an idea?
Why not? She's just using her brain.
You know, in my culture, it is a bad omen to even think of death. That proves that your mind is full of evil, Ngalo. It's full of evil.
And you want to eradicate poverty with such backward thinking.
Guys, let's see where she's going to take us with this, okay?
I can't believe that you are entertaining such nonsense.
Wait for your turn, Tito. Julia, shut it.
As I was saying before I was interrupted, imagine if you die right now. The closest morgue is 170 kilometers away.
Omwami, and you thought my idea was bad? This is pure madness.
That would be time wasting since your body will start rotting in seconds. Plus, most probably, your family doesn't have enough funds to ferry your helpless body to the location.
You can't say that. Mwalimu is our teacher here. He cannot be that poor, aje.
You never know. Maybe vitu kwa crowd ni different.
No, it's not just you. I've watched so many families suffer, especially the ones living in the slum. I personally am a victim of this. Sometimes we lose children and the old people in the shelter. And you do not want to know the torture we go through before the final arrangements are over.
Ata kama.
So I thought, why not do it myself? I can always pump the proceeds to the children's business.
What do you mean, children business?
What children's business?
We had you yeah.
What I mean is the kids are my business. They are my responsibility. That is just what I mean.
Michelle, hypothetically, this kind of business is going to require a huge startup amount. It's a question of...
Do I have the money or not? Of course I have. Remember the 200,000 that Aggie gave me? Plus other additional funds, I'll be fine.
How come I have never thought about that? Joseph Kenya, JK Mortuary.
If only I have just 2 freezers, I'll be good. And then I pray God that this business will flourish and it will grow so fast.
I doubt the big guy upstairs will answer that one.
He always does. The hard work I've put in place and the connections I've made will surely pay. And sir, believe it or not, the morgue is not the only solution to everything.
How do you mean?
Some families have 1,000 problems, especially the ones living in the slum. The bodies need a burial place after they leave the morgue. That is why I am working with copper cemeteries to give them a final rest.
Omwami, I can't take this anymore. Hi? Why would someone think about death? Death, kifo. Someone is thinking about death this passionately.
Come on, this is a borrowed world we're living in. Preparation is mandatory.
Let's just move on to the next person, shall we?
Excuse me, sir. Before I forget, the rates will be more friendlier to early bookers and my close ones.
Early bookers, eh? That's very generous of you. Atito.
It feels really hard to follow that.
I know, right? But still, try.
Mine is very simple. Study business, yes, but do something else.
Which is?
Politics. You know me. I have always wanted to be in politics. People do venture in business to make money, but for me, I have plenty of that.
Atito, you know you're always saying, teacher, I have plenty of money, but it does not look like glue.
It doesn't have to, little cabbage. I would really hate to see that white cheek turn purple on my account.
And why won't my cheek turn purple while I'm not even white?
I wonder if she's supposed to be in the language class or this one.
Why are you guys eating on my time, eh? You will all have your time.
Get over with it because you are very, very predictable and very boring.
That is because your brain is too undercooked to comprehend what I'm trying to achieve here.
Look, as far as my understanding goes, politics is a business for only the people who are well established already. And a dirty one at that. Besides, you've already had a go at it, haven't you?
I am burning inside, teacher. For that same very reason. Have you ever wanted something so bad, and yet it seems far, far away?
Yes. Like waiting for you to graduate.
This class may not give me much, but clinching that MP position next time round will.
Atito, you mean you still want to be an MP?
Hey, Geovira's Atito. Now this guy doesn't give up.
Some of us are adamant like that. Kind of makes it hard not to like.
Honestly, Waitito, I thought you would aim for higher.
Higher to what?
Maybe a senator, governor, woman rep, or even president.
My friend.
You know you go to my services if you ever need them.
Of course I will. But this time it has to be much better.
Right, Kabene, any business idea?
Yes, Mwalimu.
Let's hear it.
I want to be a lover woman.
Okay, all right. What was that?
She said, I love a woman.
And what in beauty's name is that supposed to mean?
Now, Mwalimu, just like Atito here, I have always earned this fire of love burning inside my heart. And I think it is now time I let it out.
I bet the fire is burning for one of you idiots here.
Actually, it is for everyone.
Maybe she wants to give us mother love. Eh?
I want everyone in this class to get love. Or at least help in areas where you are failing, you know? Those manenos.
You want to become a matchmaker?
That is very correct, Mwalimu. You know, I have been watching my parents do this marriage thing for years. And I have learned a lot from them, from my friends, from my villagers, and many other people.
You don't say.
But I do say.
I guess you are a professional, eh?
Maybe I am. For example, let's take your case. You are always wearing a fake wedding ring and constantly talking about how much money you have, which we are yet to prove you even have that money.
This ring is not fake. And the money is plenty. Move on.
First of all, you are not married and you wear a wedding ring. Do you know what that means? It means you are scared and you are secretly hoping that the light, desperate woman won't chase after you. And that is why you're always telling us, I have money, which we don't even know if you have. Do you have money?
Hey, whoa. You know, I've never thought of a Tito in that way.
But it makes sense.
Leave me alone.
You asked for lead.
What about me?
Sakayo, you are too trusting and very lazy. And no stable woman won't settle for that. On the other hand, Galo, you are not lending for any commitments, but you are secretly hoping that someone needs on you.
Which someone? Don't be my first customer.
Kinanzui, you are very earned to lend.
Maybe because God made books for that purpose.
You are too unromantic, and I think you will leave this earth without having loved anyone.
It is a good thing because it is not a climb, okay?
Fala, you are too shallow.
Okay, come on, we get your point. You know a little something.
By the way, Mwalimu, you have a way bigger problem than anyone in this room.
Do I now?
I think you should get your eyes fixed. I have noticed they are always moving around. That is why you cannot settle with someone.
No. That is not true, Mware. Mr. Johnson has a wife.
No, he doesn't. She left.
Hey, can you please leave my personal issues alone, eh? Just mind your own business. Moving on. Next person, please.
But Mwalimu, I have not said I will be getting money from this.
Yours is very easy. You match people, they pay you.
You are light, Solomon. You are very light.
Next person, Tricia.
I'd like to open a watchman business.
It's a good thing. I think you can make a good one.
And how are you going to do that?
Cutting the manpower is not a problem, teacher. I already have a would-be team.
So there'll be uniforms?
Yes, of course. White shirts and long navy blue panties.
And will they be hired for bridal parties as well?
Why would a bride need a watchman?
Every bride needs a watchman.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I will not be happy about that suggestion.
You know, I really thought someone in here was going to take this class seriously.
I do, teacher. This is a good idea. 2 part I still have to enroll to a military school.
Make up your mind. What exactly do you want to do?
I mean to offer training to my employees, but I can't do that without training myself.
I doubt you'll get anything from that school either.
And what is that supposed to mean?
He doesn't take this class seriously. What makes you think he's going to take that, the army one, seriously?
Yes, she's and by the way, so what happens to your studies?
I'll finish this one and then join the army.
All the best, Shisia. Kinyanjui.
He has done practically everything. What more can he want?
My sister, huh? My sister, don't even try to hold there, okay?
Get to the point, Kinyanjui.
Yes, Mr. Teacher. Now, I want to be a very, very huge, big, and very fearful and very successful pastor if life would allow me to be.
Church is not supposed to be a business.
Neither should death, but here we are.
Let me guess. You will be stealing from your congregation.
No, not stealing. Mark here, not stealing, but instilling good morals. and working more hard enough to maintain their purity.
Is that so?
I have realized some precious are very, very lazy creatures of red. So many untapped opportunities. Mr. Tisha, do you want to know the good part of this business?
Please enlighten me.
I don't need much capital to start it up. Just imagine the injection fronts I can build as a preacher.
I think that is too extreme, Kinyanjui.
Where? Not if everything is done the right way. Like, for example, annual registration fee for every member.
And why should I pay to be in a church?
Look here, Church is the pillar of the community. If you want to do a wedding, or maybe a burial like this lady, you must engage the pastor there. Prayers and the very chief signatures must have pastor's approval, okay?
Looks like you've dug deeper.
Mr. Tisha, I wasn't even done yet. There is a Holy Communion fee, exorcism fee, church development fee, CSR fee, and of course, branches and expansion in general.
And I thought you were contemplating on changing your values. Exorcism fee.
I mean, you people just joke about this exercise and, I just might test you on it. Next, Julia.
Teacher, mine goes without a say.
Hey, Julia, please don't say you want to bake cookies.
I wasn't going to say that.
Good, because you are really terrible.
What I was going to say that is I wanted to start a catering business.
Balis, don't. You need to do more research because you are a very poor cooker.
Now you're complaining of my food and you've been eating it every night, eh?
Simple, because I don't have an option.
Is that true?
It is true, but I didn't want to tell you.
You better find a place to stay today.
I was just joking.
Look, I know our time is up, but I'd like to hear from everyone before we leave.
Molimo, what about my Miram business idea? I'm next.
I am not finished yet, teacher.
Yes, you are.